Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony David is name aka Chidav, and today is another amazing day, and one of those days when I sweat a lot because the sun is quite intense. The intensity of the sun is so super high. The sun is so scorchy. But then, as farmers, do we have a choice? No, we don't. So that's why I've got my hat on, and then I've got my farm boot on to match and then smash anything I come across. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm evaluating another farm somewhere in Ogun State, Nigeria, and I tell you, it's always so super amazing to help farm owners, to help farmers get established the right way, and that is one of the essence of Chidavagriculturalhub. We're always so super excited to help you to really get established, to make profit from your field, and then to have a wonderful farm establishment, so that at the end of the day you can then really make a whole lot of money from your farm investment. And that is why I am here to see what I can do to this farm to ensure that it is profitable. So I'm going to be showing you a few clips on my observations, and if you have a similar farm, what you need to do and do right. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, guy, please, I need you to right now smash on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get notified when new videos drop. Guys, we are diving in right now. Before we diving into the field, there's something that is very important I need to talk about. Most of the time we just think agriculture is the simplest thing you could ever go into, and we make this mistake of going into it without really doing proper consultation, and that is where we get it all wrong. Because once you fail to start right in agriculture, then you are going to spend a whole lot of money, and then you become frustrated and run at a loss. So now, how do I mean? Where you are supposed to have the right population, and then where you are supposed to properly lay your field out the right way, and you fail to do that, it becomes extremely difficult, because while you were planting, you didn't really have the technical knowledge of how to set up this field. You don't really even know the kind of irrigation system you are going to employ at the end of the day. So it becomes extremely difficult for you to manage the field. Maybe probably along the line you then want to install your irrigation system, and your family out at the beginning was poor. It becomes extremely difficult where you have your planting done randomly without really following a specific farm layout or a specific row, where it becomes easy to install any kind of irrigation system you want to install. And then again, another thing we do is we make a mess of the plant spacing. Our spacings are usually so poor, scanty, sparsely spaced, and then we don't get the right population at the end of the day. It becomes extremely difficult to really have the right yield from a particular land area. All these things are mistakes we'll make, and we keep making them because we fail to consult. We feel we know it, and at the end of the day we make a mess and waste money. So I'm going to show you what you need to do so that you don't make similar mistakes. Always try to consult and let capable hands learn from these people, and then in subsequent projects you can then run it yourself. That is it. Firstly, you have to learn, and then you implement what you've learned. Okay, so we are diving in, guys. We are in already. If you're looking at this field, this is a plantain field, as you can see. And what are you seeing? The disparity in the growth of this plantain. And what this means is they were all planted at the same time. Yeah, they were planted at the same time. Some are already stunted, or in animal science we say they are runted already. So these guys are stunted, meaning they won't grow as they should with the right management. So they are stunted, and if you pay attention to the spacing, were just randomly spaced without really following any specific spacing. So that's another challenge in cultivating, in establishing your farm. And then if you look at the rows, they were not properly laid. So what this means is, if we need to then introduce an irrigation system here, it becomes difficult to make use of some specific kind of irrigation. It is really going to be difficult to introduce drip line into this field, because we do not have a well outlined rows of plantains, as you can see right now. So it was just randomly planted, but then we still have to, so in this field right now we might end up using sprinkler irrigation. And then the implication of using a sprinkler for this field is you are also going to help the weeds to grow, because you are not only going to be irrigating your cultivated field, but also you are going to be irrigating the weeds around the cultivated plantain. So that is that on this. But then what we have to do now is to find a way of reviving this guy, because we're already approaching dry season. Right now we're in December, we're already, let's say we're in dry season already, and we have to find a way of bringing water to this field. That is the first thing we have to do. How do we get water into this field? So if you go down a little bit, there's a stream I wouldn't call a non-sustainable stream here. So what this could have been used for, I would have trenched this stream. Yeah, I would have trenched this stream before now, so that we'll have enough water reserved. At least this water would have been able to carry the farm to like middle of December. Yeah, middle of December. So yeah, I said we were in December. No, we're in November. Today is the last day in November, so tomorrow will be in December. So but then the reality is we're already in dry season, and we need to get water into this field as quickly as possible, so that we can revive the grown plantains. But if you pay attention to this guy is stunted. So we are going to get water into this field and then have it revived, and then also look at the spacing and get some plantain suckers in between too, so that we can at least have the right spacing for this land area, because we are not having the right spacing right now, and that means we ain't going to get the right yield from this field. So for we to get the right yield, we then need to have the right spacing, and then also have the right orientation for all of this. So that is the headache we are going to figure out, and definitely we are going to figure it out, and it has to happen really quickly. It has to happen really quickly. So that is that on this. So I'm also going to be showing you right now a new site, a virgin land, as you can see here, guys. Just looking at the whole of this place and then trying to figure out the best land preparation method. So for people who are going to be clearing this land, please ensure you have someone on ground to supervise your bulldozers when they are clearing your land, so that they don't take out your topsoil, because the topsoil is what is needed for agricultural practice. So for your planting, your cultivation is the topsoil. So you ensure that the bulldozers don't take out your topsoil. You ensure that they do not take out your topsoil. Let them fell the trees only, and then leave the topsoils, and you find a way of them getting the best out of the soil. Because once you have the topsoil, then it means you are not going to then spend a whole lot of money on manuring your land. So I'm going to show you also some errors that were made here when this place was cleared. If you look at this heap right here, we have a bond of topsoil all around here that were bulldozed by the bulldozer, and then so the bulldozer did a very bad job here, And so for this site that we are looking at right now, we need to thoroughly supervise the bulldozers that will be coming in so that they do not take out the topsoil, because we need them. So amazing fun. Hope you guys are doing great. So it was another amazing time at the field today, and I am so super excited because it's always so wonderful to come assist, to come evaluate, to come help farmers, to come help farm owners realize their mistakes, and then help also provide solutions to some of the things they need to do, and then do right so that they make money. Agriculture is business. Agriculture is in a way of life. So stop doing agriculture like your great grandfathers did it. So let's start doing agriculture the way it should be done in the modern era, which is doing it as a business. So guys, we are gonna be going right now, but before we go, I need to show you this quickly. So please do not make the mistake of intercropping cassava with plantains. That is a very wrong choice to make, because they have similar growth pattern. As you can see, they grow the same way, and they are going to compete for space, sunlight, and every other thing. So if you want to plant cassava, plant cassava. If you want to plant plantain, plant plantain. And if you need to intercrop, then you have to look for a crawling crop, like let's say your cucumber, at least in the first 3 months before the plantains eventually form canopy. So that's what you should do, and then make a little bit of money before your plantains start producing. So guys, bye for now. I need you to like hit on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell as well, so you get notified when new videos drop. I gotta go now. Bye. See you in my next video. Peace.